going right there. 10 yards in.
Okay, Paul.
Chiefs up quickly, 7-0.
Let's concentrate when you get back from church.
They're going to town. 36 now.
Okay, buddy.
Pressure. If you can throw that, you can throw that. He's one of the guys you can.
Streaming.
Nice catch. Nice throw. Hill makes the play. And the Chiefs are moving. Later in the drive, how about just on this? Hill on the end around. And then hits the button. He's got speed. 36.
I know, he will.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Check out the first quarter offense. Chiefs go for $1.85, 11 first downs, 12 yards, no first downs, no touchdowns, no completions in the first quarter. Second time in his memory. Second goal, Chiefs up 10.
I wonder if I should do this.
Rolling. Nobody there. He'll just keep it himself. Gets the pylon. And it Chiefs off my count. The first team
I kinda like that.
to have a running back, wide receiver, and a quarterback with the rushing touchdown in the same game. Chiefs up 24-7 at that. Mahomes and Travis Kelce had a big day. Colts allowed a league worst 103 receptions for tight ends of the season. And so Mahomes is going to exploit that. This time, pushed out of the pocket. No problem, because he's got this Kelce guy right there in the middle. Across the yellow, first down. Replay times one. Another look. Mahomes looking away. He knows Kelce's back there somewhere. Little pump fake. Kelce's got yards. Let's go right back to him. The connection's still working. Mahomes, a little pressure. Slings it. It's Kelce for 15.
Hello?
Close to another first down.
Hello?
Check out the tight window, like one of those windows on your front door.
I jumped because this could do you
for 108. First Chiefs player.
Do you do Discord?
Chiefs offense wasn't the only thing going.
What?
Batted down 4 Andrew passes at the line of scrimmage to the defense. Chris Jones had his paws on 3 of the 4. Colts didn't have much going on third down. During the NFL season, they had the best conversion rate.
Yes, dude. Do you do Discord?
Today, 0 for 9. Luck taken down by Justin Houston right there. Chiefs defense stood up late all game long here. The Colts were threatening, trying to get back in at late. They're down to the Chiefs 20. Luck trying to make something happen. Ball knocked away. It's on the floor. Houston recovers the fumble. Chiefs won at 31-13. But we're talking the winners. Patrick Mahomes doing it again.
We're such a different team. We have such young players that we have so much confidence going in that we're going to win every single game.
Oh my God.
We want to play at this stadium. We want to win at Arrowhead Stadium. And so we get the opportunity to play here again next week. We're going to come with that same mentality. We're going to go out there and try to win this game at one play at a time.
Playoff wins are hard to come by, let alone wins in the NFL. So, I mean, it's just exciting for us to be able to play next week in the AFC Championship.
They even play in the AFC Championship game. That's big for us. And for the city, I know the city been waiting a long time for this opportunity. So I just hope they come out and rock the crowd so the offensive line can't hear.
The crowd was such a huge factor in this, and they should really pat themselves on the back and whatever they drank.
Oh my God!
Double it next game to a safe point.
I'm into history. I love history if it makes you better, right? So you learn from it and you move forward. And so that was the important thing for our guys. Don't get caught up on all the stuff that happened in the past. But if there's something you can learn from it was the play before, the game before, let's make even greater than you already are. You're 1 out of 32 in the whole National Football League. Just make yourself better.
All right, let's flash back to the last time the Chiefs reached the conference championship game. This is off my VHS from home, 93 season. This is January of 94. Joe Montana with the Chiefs. Didn't do much. Sacked twice. And then he was picked before leaving the game with a concussion in the second half. The Bills had it going to Thermal. Thurman Thomas goes for 186 and 3 touchdowns. The Bills won at 30-13. Worth noting that Patrick Mahomes wasn't even born when that game was played. Next up, Kansas City, either a rematch with New England or a third meeting with LA. Kansas City expected to open as a 3.5-point favorite regardless.
I like Blue Honey Rifles better. That is my kind.
The over-under also nearly identical. 56 against New England. 55.5 against the Chargers. People, analyze.
Give me it.
It's like Ryan Clark never.
No, my boy's dying.
Andy Reid's got his team back in the conference title game, hosting.
Where did my boy go?
He's going to get the Patriots, or he's going to get the Chargers. They saw.
So I'm trying to get some maps here.
Season, Let's start with what happens if they have to meet up against
Oh,
Tom Brady.
I just get a
Well,
ton
you're
of
gonna be
viewers.
excited because you're going to get him
No, my
McCown
boy-
again, but you're
my
gonna have
boy,
to
what's
rush
my-
the passer better than
what's wrong
you
with
did
my boy?
early on this season in Week 6. Tom Brady is the head of this dragon, and you have to cut it off. You need to get to the quarterback. We watched Jones let go of Tom Brady when he got into the end zone in Foxborough, but we saw today D4
My thing is
Justin
so
Houston on
laggy.
the side. They created havoc in the backfield, the Indianapolis Colts, and they made it tough for Andrew Luck to operate all day. If they can play that way with a mobile quarterback like him, can they get after Tom Brady? Chargers. And on to the Chargers. They need to play better on the back end than they did in the previous meeting. You saw Nelson step up today. Kendall Fuller stepped up. Lucas played big. These guys made plays on the ball. They play in and play out. You're going to see a better set of wide receivers next week. If it's the Los Angeles Chargers with Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, and obviously Phillip Rivers pulling the trigger. You're going to have to be as good on the back end next week as you were this week if the Chargers come into town. And they've seen them twice, so there won't be any secrets when they get together and play that. All right. Still hope from hear from Jerry Jones before this show's out. If not, you can hear us over on ESPN2. We'll be there from midnight till 1 o'clock. Top of the hour here on ESPN. Ryan's going to go over with Trey Wayne and do some NFL primetime. A little bit. Are you ready for that? I'm ready for it. Are you sure you're ready for that? You guys prepped me. Do you have any other information that you can impart that we have?
I might believe him. I don't
Who's going to
know.
win, by the way, Patriots and Chiefs? I'm going Chargers. He is betting against the GLA. Could be a lightning strike just on that.
This is video evidence of what John just said. Top of the hour. Football guys.
Well, my
take
boy
it
edited
over.
it for
We
you,
are
boy.
relegated to ESPN2 Sports
He said,
Center.
let me edit
We'll carry
for
on
you,
over
dog.
there. Stay with
He
us.
said, let me edit for you, dog shit.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is now the winner of the Golden Globe for Best Animated Film of the Year. And the Wall Street Journal raves, you've never seen anything like this. Not bad, kid. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Rated PG.
7:55 remaining. Tatum with the try.
Do I have a cozy? I mean, oh, no, I don't. No, I don't. No, that not a cozy. Sorry, bro. Oh, there's a half pot. Not much.
Gatorade
There's no
studies
cozy.
the best athletes to create the most advanced range of sports fuel. Gatorade. You fuel us, we fuel you.
You better get used to this weather, State Farm, because I'm trading you to a QB in the Siberian Football League.
You can't trade my engine.
And we don't cover Siberia.
What do you cover?
Cars,
Homes,
motorcycles,
RVs,
boats.
golf carts.
All right, I get it.
I'm getting 10 nuggets for $1.
For $1, that's a really good deal.
I think my king is nuts. I think he lost his marbles.
Yep, the King's lost his marbles with this deal. Enjoy 10 crispy, juicy nuggets for just $1, only at Burger King.
Yo,
Fine.
hey, what's up?
I'm not going to be around. I'm worried about my parents' retirement.
Oh, don't worry. Voya helps them to and through retirement. Dealing with today's expenses, like college, while helping plan, invest, and protect for the future.
So they'll be okay.
What's the dude's
Without me.
squad, brother?
Right now, top this wall. Imagine the closet space.
Yes. Oh, hey, son.
Yeah, I think they'll be fine. Voya, helping you to and through retirement.
Sweat. Dedication. Cupcakes.
I'm Michael Griffin.
I'm Brian Arakpo.
We play football together for the Titans.
Now, we
Share the map. Share the map.
I love this new Surface Pro. It's light, it's sleek, it's fast.
I'm able to draw and color frosting we want. We deal a lot with social media.
We have funny videos that we do in the bakery. There's nothing that you can't do on this device. Cupcakes are a great business.
Oh, yeah. As long as you don't eat the profits.
The moment you realize your half bath needs your full attention.
At Lowe's, we'll help you turn the bathroom you have.
Just take it.
Up to 40% off select vanities.
Once you start smoking, the consequences will find you.
Package for James Meisner.
Cigarettes may leave you with stained teeth, gum disease, and more.
Come on.
The world's first first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
He'll come again, looking better than a body has a right to, and shaking me up.
Applebee's All You Can Eat is back, now with shrimp. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
First tattoo?
Yeah.
Relax, amigo. It's gonna look okay.
Only okay?
No worries, boss. I'm one of the tattoo artists in the city.
Aren't you supposed to draw it first?
Stay in your lane, bro.
Just okay is not okay, especially when it comes to your network. AT&T is America's best wireless network, according to America's biggest test, now with 5G. Plus, buy a Samsung Galaxy S9 and get one free, only at AT&T.
Was there a launch pad in that shoot? No.
All right, the Rams take down Dallas in LA. Jared Goff was 15-28, but this play was as consequential as any. Tried to run out the clock at the end. Dallas burned their timeouts, and Jared Goff goes for the first down on the keeper. Running was the evidence for the Los Angeles Rams. A couple of 100-yard rushers. Jared Goff taking it to the podium here. New on SportsCenter.
Where you were 2 years ago, and now you win a playoff game. How satisfying is this game?
Yeah, it feels good. Feels good. And it really just feels good to do it with the people we have. 2 years ago or 1 year ago is whatever it was, and to be able to be with this group, to be with these people, these coaches.
If I got the cozy,
pull off a win at home, playoff win. It's big and it's fun. It's exciting, and hopefully we can get a couple more.
You're just need to acknowledge what it means for a quarterback to be in the playoffs, and now that you've actually done it.
Feels good. Feels good. We move on. We got another game and are in the Final Four and guaranteed ourselves a spot, and it's exciting. You look forward to these moments all year, and being able to get a chance to play in a game like this and play well and come out on top is always what you dream about. And we got hopefully a couple more.
All right, the Rams take down Dallas. We're going to wow you with some statistics on the back end of this. Rams have trailed by more than 10 points just twice all season. Those two games were against their potential opponent for next week's NFC Championship game. They trailed by as many as 21 in the Week 9 loss. The Saints fell behind by 17 against the Eagles in Week 15.
Okay, NFL primetime is next. That's a fact, right? So they will talk about the games from today. We'll also talk about the ones that go tomorrow.
And we got ESPN Sports Center over on ESPN2 after basketball.
Mark Jones.
It is the best 2 days of the entire NFL year. Divisional weekend. The top two teams in each conference playing, and the hottest teams usually in football continue to roll in.
There's a med kit for you.
NFL primetime. Ryan Clark, Jeff Saturday, Tim Hasselbeck, Trey Wingo here with you. So the nightcap on Saturday had the Dallas Cowboys stepping onto the field in the Coliseum, knowing perhaps geography was in their favor. They were trying to snap a 7-game road playoff losing streak. Their last road playoff win came in 1992's NFC Championship game in San Francisco against the 49ers. As for the Rams, they were just trying to avoid a second straight home playoff game in a bye, one-and-done scenario. Mission accomplished. Thanks to the legs of not only Todd Gurley, but Portrell Javon Anderson. We'll get into that a little bit later. Zeke with the Chick-fil-A. He secured the bag before the game. Meanwhile, Aaron Donald ready to go. First quarter, it's 4th and 1. The Cowboys go for it, and Zeke, powered by chicken, gets the first down, but he walks off limping a little bit. And there was a flag on the play as well. You'll see Marcus Peters and Amari Cooper sort of get into it a little bit, and that was sort of a situation that played itself out throughout the night. Now, normally they get the second guy in, which would be Cooper, but they got Peters for starting this thing.
And Cooper almost tried to get an Andre Johnson, Cortland Finnegan thing going on right there.
Sean McVay was not pleased. So then after that, Dak to Amari Cooper, and he gone one-on-one on the safety. That is not a good look. Ryan, that's not the defense you want.
This is not the defense you want. You have a safety in the slot against Amari Cooper, but this is the part that impresses me. He hits the gas, and no one can catch it.
Cowboys up 7-3. Rams got a field goal. They're now down 7-6, and Jared Goff play action. Boy, the movement in the backfield confused Dallas all night. Tyler Higbee, the tight end, with some moves.
Athletes in space right there, Trey. That's what that was all about.
There's more movement, and Todd Gurley just running right up the gut for 8 yards. Later on the drive, did I mention Cortrell Javon Anderson? I think you did. Boom, all the way down to the 1 yard line. And if CJ going to get you there, CJ going to pay it off as well. By the way, now would be a good time to point out the Raiders released CJ Anderson on December 11th. 13-7 lead.
13 they made really good this year.
That's exactly correct. 3rd and 14. Goff incomplete to Everett. There's a flag, and Byron Jones gets called for a very ticky-tack hands to the face.
Yeah, I didn't like that foul. Seems like this Pats have been letting people play. That one seemed a little tight.
Did I mention the movement in the backfield confused the Cowboys? As there one more time, it is Todd Gurley back to the house, Jeff. Look at the block.
Look at that. Look, he's untouched, but look at the speed. Once he crosses the line of scrimmage, basically goes untouched into the end zone.
And that's just like, what's going on?
That's called jealousy.
Yeah.
That's called, I wish my hoes looked like his.
Oh, look at Chris Richard lighting up Leighton Vander Esch and Sean Lee right now. So, Cowboys down 23-7, and then on 2nd and 13, Michael Gallup and Dak collide, pick up 27 yards, and later on the drive, the Cowboys struggled throughout this game on 3rd and 10, as did the Colts, which we'll get into in a minute. But here, a shot to Gallup, and he stopped short of the first down. But, of course, Jason Garrett, ever since he didn't go for it in Houston, is going for it all the time. This is a great play call, by the way, Ryan.
This is a great play call to get the ball outside. And you'll see, had he ran it up the middle, Aaron Donald was there. Good call by JG.
So after a penalty, 1st and 20, and Dak, this was an unbelievable play, Tim.
Probably his best play of the night. He skates outside the pocket. Initially was working right. It's an outstanding throw. It's a great adjustment by Gallup.
So again, it looked like the ball moved a little bit. Sean McVay pulled out the challenge flag, but that would not have been a catch last year. That's a catch this year. Rules change. Sean, you got to keep up. So that led to 2nd and goal, and Zeke puts it in, and the Cowboys down 23-13. Jason Garrett wisely decides, let's go for 2. Here's the 2-point conversion. Dak rolling. Amari Cooper wide open. So we got us a 1-possession game, 23-18. Later, the 3rd quarter, same score, 3rd and 14. Dak to Noah Brown. He comes up 1 yard short. He did a great job of catching this ball, but it does come up 1 yard short.
It's a good throw. It's a nice catch on the sideline, and it just seemed like Dallas was in a couple of these in this game. 4th and 1. What are you going to do? See if that offensive line can rise to the occasion.
Dominican Sue said not today. He absolutely destroyed this play, Jeff, from the beginning.
Unbelievable. Gets underneath the pads, drives him back, puts his head on the opposite side, allows the linebacker to step in. Hey, listen, we talk about somebody had to step up besides Aaron Donald on that play. Sue does it to get the stuff.
Joe Looney was 2 yards behind the line. Jared says, Joe, get the Dominican, you can do that. Nicely done. Michael Brockers, the Cookie Monster, is fired up as well. Ensuing Rams possession, it's 1st and 10, rolling right, and underneath there's Robert Woods.
What are you talking about?
Completion.
You dude.
Going to get Sonic the Hedgehog, C.J. Anderson. Started the
Nigga, no.
Raiders. He was cut by the Raiders, but then he just kept powering through. Now it's 2nd goal, and C.J. Anderson down to the 1 yard line, and C.J. one more time. Let's just say after the after the Jared Goff sneak there, doesn't get in, they go for it on 4th and goal, and he may not have the body for everybody. His body at work was impressive today. Jeff, again, just blowing people off the line.
Yeah, listen, at the goal line, you want to score with your man. Look how many of the Rams got
right now.
In the end zone. Well blocked, well early. Big play call.
Tom McVay was fired up there. You see that? It's a 4th and 1. The Cowboys go for it. And look, Tim, this was close.
Yeah, and another good play call by Jason Garrett. It's a little play action. You give Dak the opportunity to run. He does just that, gets the first down.
So I kept the drive alive. Now on 4th and 3, it is Dak running for his life, and he's throwing for Amari Cooper, and then you see the flags.
Hello?
Brian, what do we think of this call?
One step.
Well, this is actually a smart play by Talib. If he's out of the pocket, you can put your hands on the wide receiver.
One sec. I have to fix something.
It's the regular pass interference rules. Good call.
And that set up this on 2nd and goal. Dak sneaks it in on the little run to the right side.
Hello?
This was close as well. They reviewed it as they reviewed
What's up?
every scoring play.
Derek,
And
you
they
just
ruled
start putting your
correctly
stuff
that
away.
he
Put that down.
Cowboys
Okay.
got kicked in the
How many kills did you get last game?
And they have timeouts, but on a 3rd and 7,
3?
on a 3rd
Oh, 3?
and 7,
That's cool.
Jared Goff. So
You see the spin move, Trey Wingo? You see the spin move?
by any means necessary. I thought for sure he had it there. He's like, I'm going to run into my tight end. Sean McVay, I can't believe he ran into the tight end. So he got it. That ices the game. Sean McVay is fired up. Jason and Sean McVay, little meeting at the sidelines, and the Cowboys come up short. Their 8th straight road playoff loss, 30-22. The running game really did it for the Rams. Over 250 rushing yards in this game. A big reason why Sean McVay and company are moving on to the NFC Championship game.
That's a big-time win for us. And I thought the key was being able to hold them to 50 yards and being able to rush for over 270 tonight. We knew it was going to be a physical game. I thought CJ and Todd both were outstanding. I thought the offensive line was great from the start.
Oh my God, look how many defaults there are.
At the right moments. And really that kind of personifies our team. Being able to get
What's
some
up?
nice stops to close out the game.
Hey,
But,
Dad, wait.
it's a step in the right direction. And then we'll see
You want to go?
tomorrow.
Did not do a good enough job defending the run, obviously. They're a physical football team. I think there's a little bit of a misperception about how the Rams play offensive football. It starts with the run. And they do an outstanding job week in and week out. And we just didn't do a good enough job controlling the line of scrimmage, winning our gaps, and tackling. And unfortunately for us, they were able to run the ball consistently throughout the ball game. They controlled the pace and the tempo of the game really because of that.
Yeah, over 270 rushing yards. Both CJ
Oh my God.
Henderson and Todd Gurley are the 6th set of
Let me get in here.
teammates in NFL history. Each rushed
Someone come with me. Someone come with me. Someone came here with me.
They're the first good since Frank Gore and Colin Kaepernick did it from the 49ers against the Packers.
Take care of him. Take care of him.
Divisional round in 2012, the year they went to Super Bowl 47.
Good knock. Good knock. Good knock. Good
Anderson
knock.
won 23. Todd Gurley had 1.
Yo, be careful. Be careful. It's gonna take us all the way down.
Flashback for you. This was the first meeting for these two teams since 1985. In that game, Eric Dickerson ran for 243 yards.
On me.
Ron Fellows, the Cowboys corner, number 27, still have a
Oh,
nightmare.
dude. Wait, move. I need that.
Downs not getting
Blue.
that down either. So go figure. They hadn't played in over 20 years.
Oh God! Right here. Come on.
And the
Oh,
last
come
two
on.
times they played against each other in the postseason, the Rams have run the Cowboys roughshod.
Good job.
In the same building in the Coliseum. Jeff,
All right, get the pump. Get
Rams
the
were
pump.
supposed to be the team that couldn't stop the run, not the
Keep
Dallas
going here.
Cowboys. The script was flipped tonight.
No, absolutely. You give the offensive line of LA Rams a ton of credit. They absolutely made
It'd be like, come here, bro.
John Sullivan at center early and often sat over a nice up. John Sullivan did a nice job.
Cardinal pride.
Oh, my goodness. Right there. No, they did a heck of a job. Blythe inside as well. Those three guys in the interior on the offensive line really controlled from the very start of the game. And listen, when you start moving these guys backwards, all the linebackers we had talked about, Van Der Esch and Smith, listen, it's tough to make tackles when you got bodies coming back at you. And you heard them talk about
Oh, this kid doesn't have a gun.
Couldn't get to the gaps, couldn't control it.
Behind you.
Getting hats across, bodies getting pushed.
Oh,
Look at the
jeez.
movement right there. And then when CJ Anderson and Gurley hit
They're
the hole,
gizmatics,
they hit it
bro,
with
up
conviction.
above, brother.
There was no bends. They get behind their pads. You see the way they're finishing the runs.
Ooh.
That type of mentality. We talked about their offense. The engine of that offense is the run.
Yo,
game.
player.
It showed up tonight. This was a special effort from that front group to get that many yards.
Player.
Take a ton of credit.
It certainly was. By the way,
Player,
that game
how long have you been playing?
85 was actually at Anaheim Stadium, not at the Coliseum. One of the things that was sort of the
How long have you been playing?
Games, the losing teams, they couldn't work on third down. Cowboys just had 1 third down conversion. I felt like that was huge. Coming
Oh,
into
and you're
this
really
game, you
good,
expect
actually.
The Rams to be the team that stopped the Cowboys on third down. You thought the Cowboys will be able to reel off third downs and keep the ball away from the Los Angeles Rams. But play after play, we watched them step up front. You saw Ndamukong Suh make the huge play on 4th down. Also, Aaron Donald wreaked havoc without actually having to get a sack. Dak Prescott was under duress all game, especially when he was in third and long or third and medium. It was very difficult for this team to convert. And if the Los Angeles Rams can do that, if they can continue giving the ball to that offense, and this offense can continue to move it in the way that they did today, that breeds success. Coming into this game, I felt like the Los Angeles Rams defense was a liability. It actually ended up being an asset for this team, a plus.
and a positive. This was a great game called by Wade Phillips and executed by this defense.
Hello?
Just 32 yards on those 10 plays on third down during the regular
You want to do
season.
some duos?
10th in third down conversion at 41%. And I'm glad you mentioned something about sacks. Because the Rams got no sacks in this game. And that is living proof that you don't need sacks to be a dominant defensive line.
Hey,
Aaron Donald was
want to do
wearing-
duos?
Absolutely. He didn't get a sack, but he changed the line of scrimmage about 6 or 7 times, and we saw
Do
him
some-
do that.
No, I don't like
Absolutely.
playground.
Yeah, absolutely. Jumping gaps, swimming.
do some
ripping.
duos.
When you're seeing exactly the opposite way. When you're seeing offensive linemen,
And then we'll do
back down
playground, I
and
think.
try to
I don't know.
hold and brace, they are not
Maybe.
getting their job done. The next thing you know, like you said, he dominated this game. You saw him time and time again making the Dallas Cowboys make adjustments. Zeke and different players having to make. And listen, it's tough to play that way. You're trying to brace.
He got tackled more than CJ Anderson did. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how much he was
And as for Jared Goff, look, he didn't light up the box score, but he did exactly what he needed to do in the offense that they were running.
Yeah, and they didn't ask him to do a lot. I think a lot of people that maybe haven't had the success in the regular season that he's had, they would just say, well, he was a game manager. I mean, look, that's what he was tonight. And he threw for under 200 yards. You know, he was just barely over 50% completion. But when you run the football the way they ran the football, then you don't need the quarterback to be great. And so, you know, he makes a couple of throws when they needed him to make them. But I think it was really kind of a light lifting night for Jared Goff. And, you know, you heard Jason Garrett talk about, well, hey, you know, maybe there's this misconception about who the Rams are. They're a run-first team. And I thought that, quite honestly, it probably really good.
Do you not talk that much?
Sean McVay to be a run-first team the entire game. Not get enticed into the idea that you
Where do you
have
wanna
to
go?
start taking shots down the field and throwing the football.
Where do you want to go? Oh, there.
What you're saying
All right.
is offensive line and running backs actually are the most important positions. That includes the quarterback here. That's okay. You know, listen, I'm glad
I think you would agree when you've got a center like John Sullivan.
Yeah, just
right.
That's not up to this guy.
That's different. Maybe have someone that can't do
I'm gonna get one plain place, okay?
Give him a ton of credit. That's why we can't have nice things. Absolutely about this. But it was a win for Jared Goff in the 2018 postseason, unlike a loss in the 2017 postseason. Here was Jared Goff after the game.
Feels great, you know, just run the ball the way we did. 2 100-yard rushers. I mean, it's rare, and it starts up front with those 5 guys up front. They play their tails off, and then Todd and CJ followed. And whenever you run the ball like that,
Oh, I got 2
takes
blue
all the pressure off
tacks.
the passing game. Allows us to control the clock.
And then I have
Where you were 2 years ago, and now you win a playoff game. How satisfying is this thing?
Yeah, it feels good. It feels good. And it really just feels good to do it with the people we have. You know, 2 years ago or 1 year ago, whatever it was, and
I have a launch
to be able to
pad.
do with this group, to do with these people, these coaches.
Can you hear me okay?
And be able to pull off a win at home, playoff win. It's big and it's fun. It's exciting, and hopefully we can get to more.
Was that you?
So Jared Goff and the Rams move on to the NFC Championship game. They'll find out who they'll play and where they'll play tomorrow, depending on who wins the game.
There you can have.
Saints. As for the Dallas Cowboys, listen, they finished the regular season winning 7 of 8. They won a home.
Wait,
playoff
one
game.
check. Wait, one
Dak
check.
Prescott and company
What?
came
What
up
did you
just
want?
short against
Oh,
the Rams.
thanks.
Here's Dak after the
Here, I have a mini for you.
Yeah, I mean,
After I drink these minis, I'm gonna give a mini to you.
I wish I could. I wish we could during the game. Obviously, try
Here you
to
go.
fix that and avoid going one for 10, as you said.
No,
But,
no, no,
like,
no.
can
There.
we- can
No,
we
take
games,
your
especially
weapons.
Games like this, crucial games like this, when you have that stat on third down.
I don't want you to
keep us
die,
going,
and
keeps
then
the
we're gonna.
defense well
Then I'm gonna be
rested,
solo.
keeps us on the field and allows
You
us
need to finish
have a chance
this
to score. When you
match,
don't do
and
that,
then we'll be good.
it's hard. It's hard.
There's an AR if you want it over. You know.
With all our efforts in the season, I think we did
Uh,
a great job handling it. Been started up.
We already did that.
We thought that we would have been here. Came back, won all our 9 games.
Oh damn.
You know, we came
Let's
up short
go.
today, but I'm proud of these guys. You know, we fought all season. We fought till that clock hit 0 tonight, and No, he's probably soon.
No, don't take a plane yet. Are you?
Miami mentioned
just take a
the
plane?
Cowboys season was a success. They were 3-5.
All right,
the season. They closed out the regular season.
Don't leave yet.
They win a home playoff.
Don't
game.
leave
This
yet
team is
in the
young
plane because I
and
still
loaded
need to
on
get
the
a little
defensive
more
side,
games.
and now they get more
I
time to
I'll
work
have a
on
little bit of
You
trash.
said you think about from the point of view of Amari
All right,
Cooper
now.
and what that did.
Hey, here.
I think, at least for me,
I have
from how you
a
look at
blue
that
tack
offense,
for
yeah,
you
we
if you
know
want it.
Ezekiel is tremendous.
You want a blue tack?
I think we learned a lot more about Dak Prescott as well.
All right,
I
here.
think that people, including the people that are making decisions,
And then here. Oh, do you already have a
you
grenade?
feel good about
Alright,
him as
come
a
here.
starting quarterback going forward, especially when you think about his ability to run, how he's developed as a passer.
I thought there was
Just
another
surrounding him with
chest
better talent on the perimeter.
Yeah, no,
somewhere.
listen,
I don't know.
this
All right,
one
come on,
this
let's go.
year losing his job.
Here, hop onto
Like,
mine.
about
No, let me
everyone's
drive
talking
this.
about people getting that.
You drive?
Cooper comes over and the way that he
All right,
settled this
hop on,
football
hop on.
team. And to your point, and I agree with you. I
One
think
sec.
you look at all the
'Cause I know how to
pieces
fly
that are into
these.
that football
They're
team,
really
the
good.
future's definitely bright here in Dallas. I mean, at 3-5, you made your move not only to win games, but to evaluate Dak Prescott, to find out if he was your quarterback of the future. And I agree with Tim. He's showing you that he can lead this team. He's showing you that he has the skills to get you an opportunity
One
to win
shot.
the playoffs. There are still some places they have to get better,
over
but you
here.
have to feel good about where this team is now.
Wrong
as compared to
way.
week 8 of this football season. And you just hope that
There we
maybe
go.
they're all pro center Travis Frederick come back from Guillaume Barres.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
We're just getting started.
All right, I think I messed up.
When we come back, the only player that threw more touchdown passes than Patrick Mahomes this
I
year,
messed up.
that was
Three.
second place was Andrew Luck on that list.
No, Dally. Dally's waiting in our lobby. Don't leave yet.
It's all good.
Don't leave. He'll
Kansas City.
wait.
All that 25 years of playoff failures, don't you worry about it now, baby.
I came for no chest. Wait, did you get a llama?
Yes.
And have
Oh.
no prime time.
Can I have 100 wood?
Geico. 15 minutes could save you.
Here, come here, hop on.
15%.
Hop on.
But this
Whoa.
ain't shit. We still got one more. Keep winning. You gotta keep winning. Approach.
Hey, build one ramp. Build one ramp.
O-line did a great job. They opened up.
Build
holes
one.
and just
Build one
stuck
ramp.
with the run.
Build a ramp.
But
So I can jump. All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. Hop back on.
To be able to do that on this stage where you're kind of pushing around on them up to the
Are you ready?
Oh, it feels good. We was the one with the first round bye. They wasn't, so I tell you that. But it felt good, man.
I asked Jared this question. Obviously, you never want to be injured. Is there a possibility that in the sense that you got to rest? He said no. Really frustrating. My end
They do a pretty good job of taking care of us. So no matter if I was playing or not, I would.
Oh shoot, bro! On the side of us. Watch out.
It means a lot. I'm really trying not to think about it honestly, but it's a good feeling.
Oh, I knew I was gonna die. I was so laggy. I'm sorry.
This game is over with. On to the next.
Okay.
Geico. It's easy to switch and save on homeowners and renters insurance.
This is a cell. So are all these. They work together doing important stuff, like keeping your vital organs running and whatnot. The hitch?
One sec. I'm gonna invite that
Your
kid,
cells
Dally.
Get hungry. Feed them with Centrum micronutrients.
Okay.
Designed to nourish and revitalize you at the cellular
One
level.
sec. I'm inviting that kid, Dally.
You're awesome on the daily. Feed your cells with Centrum micronutrients today.
Warm up your cold winter days with.
Hey, Dally.
9 times out of 10, they're gonna win, and those guys
Dally.
have been doing it all year.
You wanna play with us?
We didn't become a top 3 running back. Leading the lead in rushing. I didn't do it.
Yo,
by
who's this
myself. I did it
kid?
because of those guys. So just being with those guys every day.
All right.
Being in meets with them, Coach Cromer.
Just keep him in
They
there.
just made everything so much easier for us. They always give the running backs some credit, but you see what
All
those
right.
guys did.
Let's go.
Who led this team to a victory.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh wait, you got battle pass, Dally?
present on CJ. What is it you for you?
Oh, that's
For the long
cool.
ball and
That's cool. That's
give you
cool.
some rest to stay on the sideline. Things you gotta do.
I guess it was a good thing I got hurt. You know, CJ was able to come in and, you know.
If you want to drop a like on my YouTube stream, I'm hitting live right now. Pro player, duo squads. Ready up, Dally.
Coach did though. Big game of game ball.
Oh my.
That they won, right? Yes, sir.
Just focus on the next one.
Oh my God.
Your life holds true. Purdue University Global. There's no limit to what you can achieve. And now there's no limit to how. A public online university for working adults that's within your reach.
This is a large 3-topping pizza from Domino's. You can carry one out for $7.99 every day. This is a 3-topping handmade pan pizza from Domino's, and now you can also carry one out for $7.99 every day. This is a logo from Domino's, and this is the end of the commercial from Domino's.
Ooh, Pelicans versus Warriors. Alright.
There are lots of ways to wear Sundays.
Where y'all want to go?
But here, there's only one color.
Where do you guys want to
Green.
go? Player? Player.
Yes, the Chiefs have lost 6 straight
Player.
home playoff games, longest record in NFL history. With all
You want to go, Salty?
Hall of Famer Patrick Mahomes. This is changing now.
All right.
Not even the snow can slow down a Ferrari.
So we're going salty?
Sammy Watkins from Patrick Mahomes for a game of 30.
Everyone land this house. Land this house that I'm going to. And, or follow me. Just follow me, everyone. Just follow me. We might do these. Come on. Yeah, Dally, come with me. And the other two can go salty. No, you loot the other house. Loot the other house. Loot the other house.
129 yards and that touchdown.
Never mind. Wait. I'll loot the other house.
They got a 3 and out from Indianapolis.
Let me loot some of the other house because we're gonna. Wait. Dally. If you find like a. Never mind. One sec. I'm gonna try. No chest. I mean, I need that ammo here. Grab that pistol.
Now they're going for it on 4th and 1 and Williams.
You could have that wood.
On 4th and 13. I'll take.
All right, let's go help them.
They were just blowing them up.
Let's go help them out.
Trickeration. Tyreek Hill. Fast.
Or I'm gonna loot this place.
Okay, touchdown right there, and the confusion.
2 people on you. We need to go help him.
Listen, they were trying to set the edge right there. You're playing as well as you could play it, and he just outruns you.
We need to go help that kid that said there's like 2 people. All right, let's go. Shoot. I see him.
Come on, Tim. You don't want that all the time, right?
Is that he's just got such awareness of where everybody is, even after he breaks, out of structured play.
Follow me. Just follow me. Everyone follow me.
Looks like he might be in a little bit of trouble there. Came up limping.
I need a shotgun, and then I'll be able to kill him. What?
Here's the lone highlight for the Colts. Not going to go down in the game. They blocked a punt.
Peoples.
Zach Pascal scoops.
Yo, help, bro.
Two going for one. That's
Oh, shoot, Dally. Frick, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Come here.
Fred, Jared, get out of those clothes and put some on.
No, wait, I'm in a match. I have to fight them.
Yeah, we're going to bed.
He's now second goal in Mahomes. Speaking of fresh legs, my knee is just fine. Thank you very much. Dives for the pylon, and you'll see he gets it on the replay. 24-7. Patrick Mahomes just tucks that ball. Just an incredible.
Oh my God, he's a hacker!
Stop yelling.
He stabs you in the heart.
Stop. My stream cannot hear you.
Yeah.